مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students of grade 10, Mr. Aymen is back once again. I hope you did well in your midterm tests and I advise you to work harder for the coming exams. And to our lesson was still in Unit 4, Job Seeking. Listening lesson for today, during which we'll play and learn in order to practice and show understanding of knowledge learned about models. We aim as well to answer 4 multiple choice questions after listening to a Peter Wilson talking to a group of people. Ready? Someone please reads these 4 sentences. Yes, Radhi. Natalie might come with us. 2. You mustn't talk in the classroom. 3. Albert can't become a paramedic. He hasn't got the qualifications. And I have to be at work very early tomorrow. Great, Radhi. And now I want you to tell me what each modal expresses in the 4 sentences just read by your mate. But first, point or tell me what are the modals in these sentences. Yes, might is the modal in the first sentence. What is the modal in the second? Mustn't. The third, can't. And the last one, have to. Excellent. Pause the video and think what each of these expresses. You want me to give you some suggestions and options? I won't. I'll just pause the video and give you the time to revise what you have seen during the previous lesson. Or maybe let's play some games and go back to this task. Is it okay? Let's do it. Here is a list of links to play some modal games all about modals. I will send the links in the forum and in the WhatsApp groups. Ready? Let's start with the first. Ready? Let's do it. Let's start. Someone to read the modals above. Can and could, ought to and should, mustn't and may. Another student please to read the functions down. The ability to do something, advice, not to do something, and possibility. Who will start? So what can and could express? Ability? Great. Yes, you said that sometimes can express possibility. We'll see that another time, but for the moment, what express possibility as you mentioned and talked about possibility? Is it ought to, mustn't, or may? Yes, excellent, it's me. What about the modals used to give advice? Mustn't? No, it's ought to. What about mustn't? It's a way to express prohibition or to say to not do something. Let's verify now whether you did it correctly and whether you are brave men. Wow, great. Perfect. 4 answers. And to the second game. Let's start. What is it doing? What are we talking about? Prohibition, offers and suggestions, obligation, advice, possibility and suggestion, and absence of necessity. Ali, can you tell me which modals express each of these functions? Which one expresses prohibition and tells you to not do something? Don't have to? No? Mustn't? We will see. What about offers and suggestions? You're not sure? Just start with what you are sure about. Do you know which one expresses obligation? Yes? What is it? Mustn't have to? What about advice? Should and ought to? It's your own responsibility. What about possibility and suggestion? Can include absence of necessity. Don't have to or don't need to do something. So which one can be used to offer or to propose or to suggest? Shall and would. So shall we correct the answers and once again verify whether you have understood and assimilated all the given content during the previous lesson? Let's do it. Perfect. And to the next game. But we won't finish all the tasks. Here we are. What is it? So, 4 choices for 1 gap. Which of the following best fits a gap? Can't, don't have to, mustn't, or shouldn't. You can't come, you don't have to come, you mustn't come, you shouldn't come with us if you don't want to. So, you shouldn't or just, what is it first? Which function is it? It's a lack or absence of obligation, so you don't have to. To the next. You mustn't to feed, you can't to feed, you shouldn't to feed, or you don't have to feed the dog. I've already done it. Yes, Muhammad, what are you saying? There is a mistake in the game? Why? Because we have 2 here and we have 4 modals, and even don't have is with 2. Great. Great, Muhammad. And now, Muhammad, read the question and verify if there are any mistakes left in the instruction or in the task. You mustn't feed, you can't feed, you shouldn't feed, or you don't have to feed the dog. I've already done it. Your answer, Muhammad? Great. So, try to do the next alone. You have the link. Now I have a last game in which I will know who are the bravest of all of our dear students. And I think you are all that best student. Ready? Let's start. So, you have to, must, may, might remember to take your passport tomorrow. If you find any difficulty, you can read the sentence each time with one modal. So, what is your answer? Yes, Ahmed? Have to? Okay. Yes? Great, Ali, you were correct. It is not have to. Why? Because it is not external. Excellent. It's just a personal opinion, and we have an obligation associated with. No problem, Ali. Do the next. I don't think we, might, must, should, are able to, or can go to the beach because it, might, must, should, are able, can rain this afternoon. I'm hearing someone from over there. You can exclude are able as a second option because we don't say it are. So, what is your answer? I don't think we can go to the beach because it might rain this afternoon. Do it. So, is there anyone who has any objection? Let's first verify this. Yes? Okay. Again, what was the problem with can? Here it is an advice, and the answer should be should. It's okay, you can't, mustn't, don't have to go with me. Great. Why? A lack or absence of necessity. This one is easy for such brave men. Let's try to do this. We should or could have or might or can move house next year, but we are not sure yet. It's possible, so we might verify. Great. And to the next. I wonder where she is. She should have been here long ago, or she might have been here long ago, or she should be here long ago. So what is your answer? Yes, Ali? It's either the first or the second. Why? Because you are talking about a past scene. So she should have been here long time. Why? Because you are practically sure of it. Great. To the next. Yes, she was afraid of spiders. She can't have, couldn't have had, or couldn't have a spider as a pet. Your answer with a justification. Yes, Ahmed? You think it's couldn't have? Because she was not able to have a spider? Yes, Jason? You think it couldn't have had because this was true in the past but not now? Let's verify. Great boy. Enjoy doing all the remaining tasks alone. I know you can do it. In case you find any difficulty, you're welcome to contact me. And you have Many ways to do it. Either pass by the forum or WhatsApp me. And to the next objective, we forgot one thing. Yes, now, can you tell me which function each model expresses? Let's start with the first. Natalie might come with us. What is it? Possibility. Great. You mustn't talk in the classroom. It's prohibition. The third is deduction. Albert can't become a paramedic. And the last one is an obligation, an external obligation to the second and the main task of the lesson, the listening. And let's start with A. Someone to read the instruction. Discuss in pairs or groups. Have you ever had a part-time job? If yes, what was it and what did you like about it? If no, would you like to get one? Just pause the video and think of it. Your answers should resemble Hamad, Salim, and Radi's answers. Yes, someone to read them? Yes, it's your own right. Read your answer. Yes, last year I worked as a summer camp leader. It was a very interesting experience. I particularly liked the fact that I had to work with young children. Yes, you? No, I've never had a part-time job. I don't think I'd like to find one until I finish school. I'm so sorry. Yes? You have never had a part-time job, but I can't hear you. Yes, why not? I like to discover new things and to learn to rely on myself. Great. The others waiting for your answers. And for now, as we finished with the first part, let's go to the second. Task B. Someone to read the instruction. Listen to Peter Wilson, an employee trainer at Yum Cha Chicken Restaurants, talking to a group of people. For questions 1 to 4, choose the best answer, A, B, C, or D. Just try to read the questions 1 to 4 in your student's book before listening to Peter. Ready?
Listening. B. Listen to Peter Wilson, an employee trainer at Yum Cha Chicken Restaurants, talking to a group of people. For questions 1 to 4, choose the best answer, A, B, C, or D.
Congratulations to you all on passing the interviews, and welcome to Yum Cha Chicken. You have been invited here today because at YCC, we believe that training and development of our waiters has been crucial to our success. Since we opened our first restaurant in 1989, we've been getting thousands of job applications from teens looking for a part-time job. We only accept a small number of applications. It's not just about being able to stay on your feet all day. We look for qualities like team spirit, enthusiasm, positive energy, responsibility, and of course, that special Yum Cha smile. The reason you have been chosen is because we believe you have all of them. All you need now is the training. Experience has never been important to us, and I know that most of you are still at school. Hands up, all of you who have never worked before. Wow, most of you. If you're nervous, don't be. We're a happy family at YCC. We recently received an international award for our training program. So you're in good hands. We won't be breathing down your necks all the time, but we will be keeping a close eye on you. I should tell you that most of our managers have waited on tables at some stage. We believe in in-house promotion. Your dedication will be rewarded because YCC values its employees and believes that you are the best advertisement the restaurant has.
Have you answered all the questions? I heard more than one no, and I know why you did so. Why you failed to get all the answers. Because simply you didn't read the questions well and you didn't concentrate while listening to the passage. So please pause the video, go back to task B, read each question carefully and re-listen to the passage. And now, get the correct answers. What's the answer for A? Why has Peter Wilson called the meeting? Is it to prepare the young people for the job interview? Or to speak to employees about the history of YCC? Or to give training to employees? Or to invite young people to apply for a job at YCC? Yes, I heard the correct answer. Who was it? Jason? C? To give training to employees? Great, that's the correct answer. What about the second question? Why were the current employees chosen? Is it because they are teenagers, or because they are well trained, or because they have got the qualities required, or because they can work part-time? Yes, because they have got the qualities required. Excellent. What about the third question? Someone to read the question with the options. Why does Peter think that his audience is nervous? Because they don't trust him? Or because they don't know if they'll be able to balance school and work? Or because they may not trust the training program? Or just because they have never worked before? And the answer is the last, and it was stated. The last question, someone to read it with its 4 options. What point is Peter making when he mentions YCC's manager? That the staff also run the restaurant, or that the YCC rewards the staff's dedication with promotions, or the manager at YCC also need to be able to wait tables, or he was pointing that when waiters are away, the managers wait tables. Your answer is the second. He was referring to the YCC rewarding the staff's dedication with promotion? Sure? Great. Excellent job. So, please, each time you have a listening comprehension or a listening task, start with the questions, read them carefully, and then be a hunter. Of course, in your listening exams, you'll be given a second chance. I'm just training you to do it from the first time. And here we finish it with the first or the second task. And let's finish with this question. Think high. Do you believe experience and age in a job are more important than qualifications and diplomas? why, and why not. Think of it. You may write it in a paragraph or record it and send it to me if you want. And here we are at the end of our lesson. Thank you for your attention. See you again. Be safe. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.